A former nominated Senator Gloria Orwoba has called on the party chairperson for ODM, Gladys Wanga, for moving with speed and showing earlier interest in chairing or being the party leader for ODM. She says, under the Gladys Wanga leadership days after Raila Odinga, a lot has happened in ODM that are very questionable. Gloria Orwoba says, the sequence of events that have happened in ODM party signaling there are those who want now to benefit from the party that they never worked tirelessly when it was built.
And that is what you're seeing, all differences trying to replace Baba. It can never happen. You are not going to replace him. You know, you are not, I'm sorry to say, I do not like fighting women, especially in politics and in leadership, because I know how difficult it is to get there. But we also have to call each other out. But I'm sorry to say, Gladys Wanga, that's not how you're going to convince the masses that you are befitting to take over that party. I think in one way or another, Kenyans also, you know, Kenyans are not stupid.
Speaking on Spice FM, this nominated Senator Gloria Orwoba says that as the party structure now reforms to realign itself to seek another new chairperson who will take over, or the party leader who will take over from Right Honorable Raila Odinga, in actual sense, nobody can fit the shoes of Right Honorable Raila Odinga. And in question, she said, even if the Luo nation agreed to give the party chairperson to Dr. Oburu Odinga, it is now coming to terms that the ODM party is becoming a Luo party. This comes after a meeting that was being held at Oburu Odinga's home in Kango Gajaramogi, home of the late Right Honorable Raila Odinga, that the Luo Nyanza proposed the party chair to be Dr. Oburu Odinga. According to Gloria Orwoba, people like Babu Owino, Edwin Sifuna, Kalip Amisi, Mzee Jalas Langata 001 have a chance to be given the opportunity to run the affairs of ODM. He also called on the likes of Babu Owino that if they feel being suffocated in ODM, let them break and form their party. That Babu Owino has already built a brand. He has the numbers. If the ODM party does not give him equal chance to represent the party, then the best way for Babu Owino and the likes to chip in and get out of ODM and come up with their new political vehicle.
Luo Nyanza wanting to participate in the liberation of this country by joining the united opposition, which is why I feel that to people like Sifuna and Babu Owino, if it is proving to be difficult to persuade and convince those within the Orange Democratic Movement Party that they should now come out of that arrangement for whatever reason, I think these are people who have their own brands. If they break away and they form their own parties, the people will just move with them. Because I can tell you today, if Babu Owino forms a party, I promise you, membership within 2 weeks will just skyrocket. Yeah. So I think sometimes also as young people, we have imposter syndrome. We don't believe in ourselves that much. So there's always something that's holding you back. You keep thinking, let me wait for
Somebody
Governor
else to make a
Orengo
move.
to tell me. Let me wait for, because we have, and it's something that within even the political spaces, when you try to come out, you're immediately pushed down. So we have a lot of imposter syndrome. But I would challenge these individuals, because it looks, also there comes a time in a community where you as a leader must rise up. You must rise up and you must lead your people. And with the confusion that is going on in ODM, I feel this is the time that Babu Owino should rise up and lead his people. The people are just waiting for him to give direction. They will follow him.
Saying that Babu Owino will make history in Kenya to build a party and its membership will skyrocket in just few days. That the Kenyan current regime, as we move forward, is youth to be given a chance to lead this country. That the likes of Babu Owino are the great minds that the youths of Kenya are looking forward to deliberate this country from the chaos, captivity, high cost of living, and other false political promises. That indeed, if he does so, it will be better for him. But if the party wrangles continue, the ODM party will automatically break and be forgotten few months to come.
Individuals, because it looks, also there comes a time in a community where you as a leader must rise up. You must rise up and you must lead your people. And with the confusion that is going on in ODM, I feel this is the time that Babu Owino should rise up and lead his people. The people are just waiting for him to give direction. They will follow him. Some of these things, no matter how much you want to manufacture them and fix them like a Lego or whatever, when God has given you favor, things just fall in place. And I believe, for whatever reason, Babu Owino has God's favor. That's what I believe. Yeah, and I should be the last person to say that, because I've criticized him a lot of times with the incidences of the shooting and all that. We've done shows with him where we've been arguing. But also you have to come to a realization that leadership is so complicated in many ways that sometimes you wake up in 2025 as Babu Owino, having shot a DJ and having had all those tribulations, and God has said, you are the person who I want you to lead the Luo. And how are you going to argue with God? What you see these other people doing is arguing with God. It is useless. It's counterproductive. It's just a matter of time before.
Orwoba alleged that the schemes that President William Ruto, together with the dynasty families, are doing is to make sure that they win the 2027 general election. That it is now the high time for the Kenyan youth and Kenyan millennials and Kenya at large to resist